Hey everyone, my name is Justin Odisho, and in this video, I want to do a comparison of trending content versus evergreen content. So what is trending content? I have an example video here where I did a reaction to a Drake and Travis Scott music video, the Sicko Mode music video, which was a really big song. That was a really big music video. I did that reaction the first week that it came out, I think right away, the faster I could. And that is an example of what I'd call trending content. It was #1 trending on YouTube, really popular, but obviously that video is not necessarily going to be super popular in 2022 or 5 years later, 6 years later. It might become kind of like a classic in its own right, but it's not constantly going to be the hot new trend. And so there's always trends that are bubbling up, whether it's trends in the news, trends in toys or fashion or culture, and making content around that, especially for example like a reaction video, is a very popular example of trending content. Whereas on the right hand side, I have an example of what I would call evergreen content. This is a video that I made just on how to export transparent in After Effects. So they're both relating to visuals. The one on the left is music videos. The one on the right is editing videos. But the one on the right is not necessarily trending. It's not the hottest topic in the world, but it is an evergreen content. People who use After Effects are always going to want to know how to do this exporting. So it should be relevant for several years to come until the software gets way more updated or something changes dramatically to make this video no longer relevant. What we have open on the screen here is the views of these two videos. And I want to talk about the pros and cons of each. I don't want to say that one is better than the other, but they each have their pros and cons and their time and place to use them when you're thinking about how to grow on YouTube and just video marketing content. So we can see the blue line is the reaction video, the trending content, and the purple line is the evergreen content. And in the first month that they were uploaded, clearly the trending content immediately got 200,000 views. Clearly did way better than the how to export transparent. They both right now, you can see that the music video right now has 400,000 views in total of its lifetime, and it's actually been surpassed by the trending content by now, which has almost 600,000 views. But right away in the first month, we see one benefit of trending content is that it gets you views quickly up front. And this can be a great way to leverage attention when you don't necessarily have a large subscriber base and you're pulling in from something that already has attention and hopefully funneling and converting that into subscribers, which we'll see later. But we could see after the music video no longer was new, it quickly died down and it was a nice performing video for a couple months. But right around month 6, the evergreen type of content started to overtake the trending content in monthly views. And now, a couple years later, the evergreen content is getting much more views per month. And we'll look at some other metrics here too. So I expect the evergreen content to continue to be getting more views slowly. And I don't really think that there's going to be a huge pop in that music video reaction for the Sicko Mode video. Since then, it kind of got its views, it did its thing, but it's kind of been juiced in my opinion. So if we switch over to subscribers, however, we see that the music video quickly got me, in its lifetime, it got me 8,000 subscribers, which is really amazing if you think about it. And the evergreen content for some reason only got me 1,700 subscribers. And I can guess that this is because people are just simply searching for how to do this video, and a lot of this traffic is just coming from search. People are watching it, not necessarily subscribing. People probably subscribed to this one because I had a whole playlist of video reactions, and you see me on camera as well, my face. And so I can imagine there's tons of popular reaction channels where they react to trending content multiple times a day, and they build their whole channel over months and years of constantly being on top of the trending content. And in that case, it could be very useful because you're just funneling in the traffic right away quickly, and you're just kind of snowballing it. Whereas this is more like planting a seed and it kind of grows on its own. but you could see some of those benefits of the immediate attention, even if the video kind of expires in value after 6 months to a year. However, another thing to keep in mind, if we look at revenue, this is a whole different story. So the music video content got copyrighted. Obviously, it's not my music video. I guess I could do fair use, but even so, it got copyrighted and didn't really make any money off of that. So the value that I'm making from that trending content is more so on subscribers and viewership that it gains me, that I can hopefully leverage into watching more videos on my channel or buying merchandise or products on my website. So that's the strategy there. Whereas the evergreen content has done extraordinarily well. The CPM or like the payout for this type of content seems to have gotten extraordinarily high and made me an unusually larger amount of money for not even 1 million views. I have videos with over 1 million views that haven't made me this amount of money over the past couple of years. So in that regard, this evergreen content has performed much better. It'd be interesting to see if it wasn't copyrighted, if it would have been around the same. But a lot of times when you're dealing with trending content, especially reacting to music videos and other videos, you might be dealing with tricky copyright issues, and the value is in other areas, such as the new subscribers it's getting you that you can leverage into fans that are going to continue to watch your videos. So overall, my total channel strategy, I'd say, is more so built on evergreen content. That doesn't mean it's better. There's some channels that are much bigger than mine that are totally built on trending content, but there's a place for both, and I do constantly try. When I see a really good trend, there's no reason for me not to kind of make a video on it and try to get that quick juice or push of value quickly of new viewers who were looking for the trend, then come into my channel. And I think of it all like a funnel where then hopefully they can continue to watch new videos and future videos. So this has been a quick little breakdown on differences between trending and evergreen content. They both have their pros and cons. You should use both in your strategy and understand the differences between them. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out more YouTube growth tips and analytics, I have a whole playlist on my channel with a couple more videos. You can subscribe to my channel here on YouTube to stay tuned for new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.